All right, guys, so let's talk about central bank digital currency. Just yesterday, the founder of Cash App was brutally murdered at 2 a.m. And if I'm not mistaken, they still haven't found the guy. He was stabbed to death. And, this is all coming on the heels of the Federal Reserve getting ready to roll out their FedNow, precursor to their CBDC. The Cash App would have been a direct competition to that. So, these things are just obvious. I mean, it's obvious that they're assassinating people. It's obvious that they're trying to enslave mankind. And so, to hell with them, to hell with the New World Order. Let's talk about the CBDC real quick, why it's unconstitutional, and why they have to totally eradicate the United States Constitution in order for it to even be legit, which it never will be legit. The Federal Reserve was never legit. So let's talk about that real quick. Central bank digital currency will be a violation of Article 1, Section 10 of the United States Constitution. It'll be a violation of the First Amendment. It'll be a violation of the Fourth Amendment, Fifth, Sixth, and Seventh Amendments. And let's talk about that. So the Fourth Amendment says you have the right to be secure in your persons, papers, and effects against unwarranted searches and seizures. This CBDC, by its very nature, will spy on you 24/7 without a warrant. All right. It will be spying on your papers, right? You will not be secure in your papers because of this CBDC. They will have access to everything, all of your business transactions, whether you want them to be private or not, it doesn't matter. Okay. And if they ultimately get what they want, they're also going to have access to your biometric data. What does that mean? Your body activity data. That means that you will not be secure in your persons or your papers from the CBDC. That's a direct violation of the Fourth Amendment. It's also going to be a direct violation of the Fifth Amendment because if they find something in that data that they don't like, they can be judge, jury, and executioner, and they can turn off your wallet at their will. Okay? What that means is your data, which they mined without a warrant, will be testifying against you. That is a direct violation of the Fifth Amendment. The Fifth Amendment says you have the right to remain silent. You cannot be compelled to testify against yourself. Well, this CBDC, if they see that you're violating some kind of carbon emission regulation or green energy regulation, or they just don't like you because of the way you talk, which would be a violation of your First Amendment, then they can just turn your wallet off. And it's also going to be a violation of the Sixth and Seventh Amendment because the Sixth and Seventh Amendment say that you have a right to a jury. You have a right to question your accusers. And in this case, you wouldn't be questioning your accusers. You wouldn't. None of this stuff would be conducted with a jury. So it's going to also be a violation of your First Amendment because if they find out that you're saying something that they think is misinformation or disinformation, they will turn your wallet off. That would be a violation of the First Amendment. And the other way it's going to be a violation of the First Amendment is if you decide that this is the mark of the beast and you say, I don't want to use it, and they compel you to, that's going to violate your deeply held religious belief. It's going to be a violation of the First Amendment. We need to resist this as much as we possibly can. This literally is the difference between life and death, not just for us, but for our children and our children's children. How we respond to this will determine the course of human history. They have not been shy about this. This is a war. They have declared war. These are blockades. They are illegal. They are illegitimate. They are unconstitutional. And you need to stand up. You need to rise up and resist the New World Order. To hell with their CBDC. To hell with the mark of the beast. If they want to burn in hell, let them burn in hell. But don't go with them. The Bible is very clear about anyone who accepts the mark of the beast. If you accept the mark of the beast and the number of his name, you will burn in hell for eternity. There's no salvation left after that. Once you accept the mark, it's over. So you need to get ready for it because it's coming soon. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And as always, don't forget, help out your neighbors.